Good morning, everyone. It's Mornings with Maysha. And yes, I have my hot tea. And no, it won't stay hot because I'm going to end up talking to you all and not drinking it, but that's okay. I can heat it back up. How is everyone this wonderful day of the full moon? Sherry Moist and I are going to be live sometime today. We haven't really set the time and discuss the full moon because there is so much to talk about with this full moon because it is the end of our um, spiritual year, Pisces, and we will go into Aries soon. And so there's so much to talk about with it. And so we're going to talk about that later today. But this morning I was fixing my tea and getting ready to meditate. And I was given something to tell you all. So here I am. Not really ready for the day at all, but that's never stopped me before. For someone who was never out in public, not looking her best, I've gotten to where I just go on and do these mornings with Maysha, just like I've been getting ready for the day already. So here we go. What I want to talk to you today about is we talk a lot here about energy in motion or emotions and how important they are, and they are absolutely important. There's no doubt about it. Emotional energy is, well, we're made of energy. And the way we get lit up and we can quickly change our vibration is by raising our emotional state or our mood from a denser mood to a higher mood, to joy, bliss, happiness, even contentment if you're really have been depressed or something, really in the dense energies. But as important as all that is, we do have a set point that we get to. That is our unique vibrational frequency. And we are all meant to be high vibrational beings. We are born at a certain vibration, but we can raise that vibration too. So, this set point that you get to, your norm that you get to, that should be where you're at peace, where you're neutral. And being at neutral like that, that keeps you from doing this roller coaster thing where you dip all the way down to the dense energies. So when you get lit up by the energy in motion, by emotions from your heart space that say, this is it, this is it, this is our story, right? You you go up for that. And at that high point, whatever emotion that is, whatever frequency that is, that's where you're pulling that, you're calling into you what matches what lit you up. But then you don't have to stay there. You've got to come in your way. All right. And the momentum of it is going to keep coming. You don't have to stay exactly in that vibrational frequency all the time. That can be exhausting. You know, if you get lit up about a job and you're pulling that job in, well, then other things happen throughout the day. You don't stay at exactly that place, but you do have a set point you come to. And that set point is you. And that's going to continue pulling that in. We don't want to dip down into the denser energies. That set point is where you stay at peace with what's going to happen. It's where you trust. It's where you trust. You've put the energy out there and it's going to come back. Some of the people who teach manifesting will say, so manifest what you want, ask for what you want, put the energy out for what you want, whatever. And then they'll say, set it and forget it or something along those lines. Well, that's what they mean. It's come back down to this place. And it may not even be down, but just go back to the place that is your neutral, that is your set point. You've put the energy out. Trust that it's coming in. Trusting it's coming in and your set point. That needs to be the place where you don't go into you don't let the mind take over and you start ruminating about it. And it's like, well, I asked for that, but I probably shouldn't have. I really don't deserve that. That was really big of me. That was kind of, wow, there's no humility there. Oh, that must have been my ego. I don't really deserve that. Other people probably deserve it more than me, or those things never happened for me. All of those things. When you put those energies out, when you let your mind go there, when you go there, when you go down to those denser energies, you're putting that energy out. Now that's going to mess up your energy you've got coming towards you. That is conflicting energies. So, okay, you were all lit up, you were asking for it, you put the energy out, and now you're down here and you're not putting that energy out. That's conflicting. You're going to stop what you had coming in. So we come to this set point, which is just where we just trust that it's going to happen. And then we can move on and we can get lit up about something else. And that is how we manifest our lives. But of course, we have to have the energetic bandwidth for that. Our lives have to be edited. So there's actually room for all of that. That's energy management. So emotions are certainly an important type of energy for this reason. Emotions are our state of being. We're always in some emotional state. So we definitely have to manage what those are. All right. So how do we get to this place of peace? How do we maintain that when our emotions are fluctuating throughout the day? Well, there are all kinds of other energies out there that help us. We have the fact that we can connect with other dimensions of energy, including the dimensions of our own energy that are too much to embody, our higher self. And of course, source and the collective conscious of the universe, the universal collective consciousness. And of course, other dimensional beings, which we have personified as angels and archangels and fairies and unicorns and dragons. And so we can connect with those, or perhaps you connect with the galactic energies. So we can connect with those, and they help us in many ways to stay in the right vibrational frequency for ourselves by being in contact with those energies and taking the intuitional hits that we get from them, or even practicing your clairabilities with them and getting the information clairaudiently or claircognizantly, just knowing or feeling it. Clara sentience or Clara, I believe the word is tangency, clairtangency. That's the one I just came across the other day. And that's actually, it's got to do with muscle training in a way, but it's also got to do with like those of us who can put our hand over a message and we can feel. Or like if you pick up something that belongs to someone else and you get an intuition from it, that's clairtangency. So, and then there's clairsalience and clairgustance, smell and taste. Have I left anything out? I don't think I have. But anyway, we can use our clairs, or we can pay attention to be open, to be aware of, consciously aware of, increase our awareness of, awaken to the fact that there are synchronicities all the time. Maybe you're thinking about, should I go to the bank and try to take out that loan that I've been thinking about doing? And then all day long, every time you look, there's a sign about your bank. Well, that's the frequency coming in telling you, yes, do this. Or maybe all day long you see signs about bankruptcy. That's synchronicity coming in telling you, no, don't do that. The control tower, or the other dimensions, outer dimensionality of self, because we have what we can embody and then we have what does not embody, because we are energy and there's so much of us, okay? Or the other dimensions around us that we access, they can see and they know. They see what everybody else is doing. They know, and they can't. We're sovereign over self, so they can't run our lives for us. So we have to be open, cognizantly aware of, conscious of, awakened to these guidances that they give us. Or maybe it's every time you pick up your phone, it's got a certain number on it, and you know what that number means for you, or something like that. So those are other things too. Sound. That's why music is a universal language. It's got beats, which of course are a frequency, a type of energy. It's the melody, the sound of the melodies themselves, the notes, the musical notes, a vibrational frequency, energy. So those things affect us. They help raise our vibration, or they can help lower depending on what we're listening to. We can listen to sad, depressing things, and we can get ourselves down in those dense energies. Or we can listen to lighter things that bring us up. There's some music out there, and some beats out there that are intentionally designed to do exactly that. They're the frequency that are in alignment with each chakra to help open up that chakra and keep that chakra going. For those who are like, I need to activate my chakras. Our chakras are active, or we wouldn't be alive. It's not necessarily that we need to activate them. We need to get them in alignment and attuned to the frequency they're supposed to be. We need to get them unblocked. And vibrational frequencies unblock things. So that's getting into the right frequency. As you can see, this all really is energy. It's about energy. It's not mystical or magical thinking. It's mystical and magical to us because, well, we're just awakening to it. And much of it is taboo. We've been told, don't think that way. That's the bad programming. We've been told that's magic. It's black magic even, or it's bad. It's none of those things. It's the fact that we are energy, and all of these things are different types of energy or different types of vibrational frequencies, and they affect us. There's nothing magical about that, but it's magical to have the knowledge and to be able to use it. That's what excites us all. That's why we talk about being woo-woo, is we're excited about it. We have awakened to this information, to this knowledge. We've been neglecting our energetic self for so long because of societal programming or just not knowing. And now we know. And there's so much more healthy health that we can bring in our, there's so much more improved health that we can bring to ourselves because of it. Mental, physical, emotional, and spiritual. Because blocked energy is the beginning of all things that are wrong with us physically. Stuck energy. So by moving the energy, we improve everything about our lives. And when each one of us improves, the entire human collective improves. The vibrational frequency, yours, being at where it's supposed to be, is essential for the whole human collective's frequency to go up and be where it's supposed to be. Because with energy, everything is relative. Everything is relative. It's synergistic. What happens, one part of reverberates out and affects everything else. So this is exciting. We do get lit up about it. It is magical, but it's only magical to us because it's like the wonder of it all. It's like discovering something that is like the pot of gold here. It's like discovering the fountain of youth. It's like it's news, it's knowledge that we didn't have or we didn't understand how to use before, or that we were banned from using. And now we're rejecting all of that and we're saying no. We have quantum physics showing us it's true. We have our own lives, the things that's gone on in our lives. We have past civilizations that we can go back and see what they accomplished and how they did it. They did it with energy because we are energy. Someone who gets a kidney stone, I can't think of the name of it, but they literally put you in water and they use the vibration to break up kidney stones. Move the energy. Stuck energy. Stuck energy is our issue. We're not meant to be stuck. Energy is flowing always. And the other thing to remember is whatever's happened in your life before, don't get stuck in your head with, I can't ever do that again. That was a mistake. You were in a different vibrational frequency then. You were at a different level of consciousness then. Don't let that limiting belief cause your energy to get stuck or cause you to stay in lower vibrational energies. We're being called now to choose our highest timeline possible, to get into that vibrational frequency, which is our highest vibrational frequency possible. We're here to live the lives we wrote. And so that's what we're being called to do right now. So things that happened in your past, all right, maybe they weren't perfect. We release those energies, transmute them, turn it into the energy that matches our frequency now, call that energy to ourselves, and we use it now for the life that lights us up, that's in our heart space, our best and highest good, not one that says, I can't ever do that again. That went really bad for me. No. If you're being lit up to do something, no. If you're feeling fearful of it, if the mind is saying, oh, we can't do that again, but your heart is saying, yes, that's the path. Follow your heart, because it's the dimension of the mind that is keeping you stuck. You are a higher vibrational being now with a higher level of consciousness, and there's nothing woo-woo about that. Now, how One way we can do this is, and we can stay in this vibrational frequency that is ours, that is higher, and that we can, another thing that we can utilize to help us when we're feeling stuck, when we're feeling the dimension of the mind trying to protect us from what the heart space knows we should do. Well, we can use sound, as I mentioned. We can use music. We can use um, the beats. We can use the frequency of the melodies. We can use all of that. And of course, we've talked extensively about how we use our emotions, our energy in motion. Well, we can use light. Light. You'll hear sometimes in the more woo-woo world, and I don't use that word in a derogatory way. I think it's a cute word. And so when I talk woo-woo, I'm being positive, folks. But um, you'll hear them talk about flames. I talk about the violet flame a lot. Well, that is a more colorful, um, it's again human personification. It's humanity's way of personifying energy, the light rays. Okay? So we talk about violet flames, but there are many types of light rays. As a matter of fact, the full spectrum of light rays, we're affected by all of them, by all of them. That's why rainbows light us up like they do. You see a rainbow, you smile. The spectrum of the light rays there. So what we do is we activate within ourselves all of the different type of light rays or the different light frequencies that can help us with different aspects of our lives. So when something comes up, we have grounded that frequency within ourselves, and we can overcome the dimension of the mind by coming into that grounded place, that place that we know. Grounding is coming to a place that you know and that you have chosen. I'm not choosing fear. I'm not going to ground fear. I'm going to transmute that. But when I find joy and bliss, I'm going to ground that. I'm going to hold myself down to the earth where I can function in that energy. So that's what we're going to do with the light rays now. First, I'm going to talk a little bit about each one. And I don't have all of them here. I just have, well, several, but not all of them. But these are popular ones. Emerald, associated with Archangel Raphael, is for healing. It's also for abundance. But we're not healthy, happy, whole, and complete if we're not successful and abundant. But of course, health as well. We need all of those. That's emerald green. Golden, some call it Christ light, others call it wisdom. It is one of the highest vibrational frequencies of light we can get into, if not the highest vibrational frequency. When we can just call in golden light, golden white light, and we can just sit, and that's an amazing meditation to do. It's unconditional love and wisdom. So you can't go wrong ever by calling that light in and just sitting and basking in it, and just acknowledge every cell of your body and let it fill every part of you. It raises your vibrational frequency. It helps you integrate that into your body and come to your set point. What is your vibrational frequency that you're supposed to be in? Okay. Pale green is our relationship with nature. And we were invited to this planet, you all, to incarnate and be a part of this, a part of it literally, because everything is energy and everything is relative. So our relationship to all that surrounds us is relevant. Everything is relationship, synergistic. Everything affects one another. So we affect the environment around us, including nature. And nature has an effect on us. And it's very grounding. It's very peaceful. All right. Royal blue, higher communication, the throat chakra color. All right. Beautiful, beautiful light to be associated with. Pale yellow, it's the light of all possibilities. It's like sunshine. All things are possible with sunshine. Aquamarine, which is associated with the high heart chakra, is about healing the soul with love and compassion and peace. The high heart chakra is what helps us. Our heart chakra, of course, is loving and compassionate. But when we activate the high heart chakra, we are raising our vibrational frequency up to 5D. And we understand oneness, which is all this relativity that I'm talking about, the synergenistics of it all, the fact that everything affects everything. That's what oneness is. Oneness so values your uniqueness. Oneness is nothing to fear. Without your uniqueness, without you having the life you're meant to have, oneness cannot have the totality of health, happiness, joy, fulfillment, completeness that oneness is supposed to have. Oneness is cheering you on to be everything you're supposed to be, because anytime you're not, the collective as a whole is not. So to fear oneness and think that it is usurping you, no, it values you more than anything. It values uniqueness more than anything, because each of us coming here and being our unique selves is essential for it to be orderly instead of chaotic. Anytime we are not being who we came here to be, we are putting out, reverberating out chaotic energy. Each of us putting out the energy that we came here to put out, being in the frequency we came here to be. That's what makes everything whole and complete and orderly. So oneness is nothing to fear. Oneness is cheering you on to be the one and only you. And that's the aquamarine light of the high heart chakra. The violet flame, which we talk about all the time, it transmutes everything that does not serve. If it's not love, the violet flame transmutes it. Silver, that is grace and harmony, and it's associated with the moon or the divine feminine. The gold light is also associated with the sun and divine masculine. So we want to balance the gold and silver, having equal amounts of gold and silver, or the amounts of gold and silver that put you in the vibrational frequency you said you would come here and be in. That's of vital importance. So I don't want this to be a long meditation. So we're just going to go ahead and get into it now. And all we're going to do is we're going to ground ourselves, center ourselves, clear our energy, and then we're going to call in each light ray and activate it, which means, and then we're going to ground them all, and they will become a part of your aura. They will become a part, excuse me, they'll become the place that you can come back to whenever you need that high vibrational energy. When you need healing, come back to the emerald light. Call more of it in. When you need wisdom, call more of the Christ light in. Come back to that. Know that vibrational frequency. Ground that. Okay? That's what we're going to do with all of the lights. So you will have these in your toolbox, your energetic toolbox of how to manage your energetic body, how to manage your energy, period. How to control the energetic bandwidth you have and where you are utilizing it. Energy management living. When we do that, the rest of this is healthier, happy, whole, and complete. And we're contributing, as we were meant to chaotic energies becoming orderly. All right? So, if you have a candle and would like to light it, that's wonderful. Lighting a candle, what that does, it's not mystical, although it's a beautiful thing. Flame is hot. Heat increases the vibration of molecules. Faster molecules mean a higher vibrational frequency. We're literally just raising the vibration around us when we light a candle. If my candle is going to light here. So that's the purpose of lighting candles. There we go. It automatically raises the vibrational frequency around you when you light a candle. All right? It's science, not woo-woo or mysticism or religion or any of those things. It's science. That's the beauty of all of this, folks. It's all of those things. It's all of those things. It takes all of it because we are energetic, conscious, energetic beings in a physical body. The part that there was room to incarnate. But then we have energy that is still us, that is outer dimensional. All right, so here we go. Oh, allergies, folks. Sorry about that. Close your eyes. Have your energy column straight. And imagine yourself surrounded by bright white light. Breathe in deeply to the belly. Hold it as long as you can. And upon the exhale, release all that does not serve you. One more time, breathe in. This time on the exhale, send all of that energy down through the root chakra to Gaia, releasing all that does not serve us. And ask Gaia to please take this energy and transmute it back into positive energy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And ground us, Mother Earth, all the way to the core of the crystalline grid. Hold us tightly so that we may manifest and stay in the vibrational frequency that is ours, so that we may be action takers and not stuck energy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Now we pull this clear energy up through our clean energy up through our energy column, balancing, rotating, and centering all of the chakras, calibrating them, cleansing them. Pull it up, up, up. Exhale out through the crown chakra, up through the causal chakra, up through the earth star chakra, up through the solar star chakra, and up through the stellar gateway. Connecting all the way to source now at the highest vibrational frequency of unconditional love. And we call all of ourselves back to ourselves across all time, space, universes, lifetimes, and dimension, all energy that we have left elsewhere. We are calling to us now to utilize at this time. We're releasing all energetic cords that we have corded into others or they have corded into us, returning all energy back to its original source. And if there's any type of other type of energetic attachments, we release those now as well. And ask Archangel Michael to assist. And now, breathe in from the ascension chakras from high up. Pull that unconditional love down to the heart space as we call down all of ourselves, to our heart space, where we may live, where our heart knows the story, and we may manifest as one whole and complete, energetic, multidimensional being, sovereign over self. And then we send out the highest vibrational frequency of unconditional love, white light, blue light, and the violet flame to all under grace. Please and thank you, please and thank you, please and thank you. Now, imagine there is emerald light surrounding you. The emerald light of healing and abundance. Breathe in. Let it permeate every cell of your being. Acknowledge every cell of your body as you hold this breath in. And we activate this light as a part of us now. And exhale. Bring in the pale green light now of nature. See it surrounding you. Breathe it in. Acknowledge every cell of your body. And upon the exhale, know that you're activating this light to help you maintain your vibrational frequency. Royal blue light now of the throat chakra and higher communication surrounds you. Breathe it in. Bring that breath all the way down to the belly. Acknowledge every cell of your body. Let it fill every part of your beingness. And upon the exhale, set the intention to activate this light in your life to help you maintain the vibrational frequency of higher communication. Pale yellow. See yourself surrounded now with pale yellow light of all possibilities, like sunshine. Breathe it in. Pull it down low. Let it fill every cell of your body. Acknowledge every cell of your beingness. And upon the exhale, let it permeate out as you activate it and make it a part of your beingness. Aquamarine, healing of the soul with love, compassion, and peace, bringing us to the realization of oneness and the value of our uniqueness. See yourself engulfed in aquamarine light. Breathe it in. Let it permeate every cell of your being. And then upon the exhale, we activate it in our lives. The violet flame. See yourself surrounded by violet light. Breathe it in. It transmutes all that does not serve us, all that is not love. And everything is immediately replaced afterwards with those vibrational frequencies we are surrounding ourselves with, including unconditional love. Exhale. Activate this in your life now. Now the silver light of the divine feminine of the moon, of grace and harmony. See yourself surrounded by silver light. Bring that energy in. Let it fill every part of your beingness. And upon the exhale, we activate this in our lives. And then lastly, golden light, wisdom, Christ light, light of the sun, light of the divine masculine. We bring that in now. Breathe it in. Let it fill every part of your beingness. Acknowledge every cell. And upon the exhale, activate this light. And feel it shining down upon your face now. And bask in this light. The highest vibrational frequency of unconditional love and wisdom. Just allow yourself to receive it. Soak it in. And now, imagine a rainbow. All those colors of the light spectrum. All energy. All meant to help you raise and maintain your vibrational frequency at the set point that is you, which is so valued by all. You'll see this rainbow become a waterfall of light coming down through all of your chakras. Let it come down through the stellar gateway, through the solar star, through the causal chakra, through the crown chakra, through the third eye, through the throat, through the high heart, through the solar plexus, through the navel, through the sacral, down to the root, now all the way down to Mother Earth. Breathe it in. Let it fill every part of your beingness. And exhale through the root chakra. And we ask Mother Earth now to ground this, all of these light energies which we have activated. Bask in all of this light, the rainbow and the golden light. When denser energies try to hold you or pull you back or become a part of your life, return to these light rays, this place, this grounded place. Call in more of these light rays anytime you feel the need. Breathe in again. Hold in the heart space. And now energetically share freely all of this with all those we know, all those we don't know, under grace, to raise the vibrational frequency of the planet. Please and thank you, please and thank you, please and thank you. And so it is, and so it is, and so it shall be. Namaste. All right, folks, I have a big day ahead of me, and all of those light rays are activated. My energy in motion is where it needs to be, my emotional frequency. I have music in the background with wonderful drum beats. I'm ready for my day. Remember to manifest your day. Remember to set the intentions for your day. Remember to edit your life so that you have the energetic bandwidth for those things that you're calling into you. And remember, it is full moon energies right now. This is the time to do all of this. Set your intentions. Reevaluate the intentions you set with the full moon. Look at your life from your heart space. Decide what's my heart space telling me? What's lighting me up as the highest vibrational frequency that is me, the highest life that I came here to live. And then edit everything out, release with the full moon. Everything that's not serving you there. Use these light energies to help you do that. Use everything at your disposal to keep your energetic body in alignment with your true self, so you can live happy, healthy, whole, and complete, as we are meant to. Our gift to ourselves, our gift to all, which is again our gift to ourselves. We surrender nothing and we gain everything. Happy full moon.